Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning into UTCR Live. Today, we're in the studio, or should I say, we're on the internet, with our student correspondent and executive assistant, Jeet.
Hello.
So, could you just tell us a little bit of general background about yourself?
First of all, my name is Jeet Chatterjee. It's a long name indeed. I am originally from India, but I've lived in this country my entire life. Um, yeah, I love computers, and I'm generally just a massive nerd.
So, pretty much the same as all of us then.
Indeed.
How did you go about joining the UTCR Live team?
Well, so I was I was sort of just minding my own business. I think I was doing some maths work when Riley came out of nowhere and said, "Hey, do you want to come on and do some just talk about stuff on a radio show Benji started?" And I was intrigued. So I sort of followed Riley to this weird place in the English block, and it was this really secluded place with like a couple of people. I had literally no idea what I was going to talk on. So I blatantly ripped off uh, the YouTube channel Tech Linked and talked about tech news for what's felt like forever. Um, and then it sort of just spirals from there.
So what kind of music do you listen to in your spare time and on your show?
So for I listen to quite a lot of pop. I've been recently getting back into Ariana Grande, which is a little weird, but I also countered that by also listening to a lot of rock. So I love Queen. I've been listening to more of AC/DC and a lot of Arctic Monkeys recently. One of my friends actually suggested them, and I've sort of fallen in love.
So what do you actually do around here at UTCR Live?
So I I'm pretty much what many people would call a personal assistant, but instead of handling it for one, being a personal assistant for one person, I'm it for the personal assistant for the entire radio station. So all the interview questions that end up going out, I end up writing those. I schedule a lot of the meetings that we do. Um, I keep notes on stuff, um, and I just general housekeeping for the most part, as well as doing a show, the pop rock show.
And what's the appeal of hosting the pop rock show for you?
I don't know. It's just sort of I enjoy listening to music and I enjoy talking about it. So a radio show is a really good place to do that. Um, I pretty much just put on a playlist that I found, and then I listen to that. Talking about random stuff. I end up doing a sort of tongue-in-cheek weather report from time to time, but it's I just sort of have fun with it. That's always been most of the appeal.
And how would you define success for yourself?
Well, I mean, I define success as just being happy with the end product and having people being happy with the end product. So, a lot of the time, whenever I'm making something, whether it be coding a program or something, I'm always looking for little adjustments that I can make to make it truly perfect, and then make it a really verbose and really nice, well-rounded project. So it's stuff like that. I really like refining stuff, and a successful thing for me is just something that's really refined and really well rounded.
And just to finish off, what's your favorite Linux distro?
Uh well, that is quite a oddly specific question, Benjamin. Um, but at the moment, and for most of my time on Linux, I've been on Linux for what has been a year now. I've been using a distribution based off of Ubuntu called Pop OS. Its main appeal is that it's very clean. It's very not minimal, but it's very clean. It's very fast, and it's just got great hardware support. And I've never had a reason to switch to anything else.
So unfortunately, that is all we've got time for today. So a huge thank you for coming on. And of course, thank you to all of you for listening in today.
Yes, thank you.